over time taught myself piano, and guitar kind of just came along naturally, and so did that, and then I picked up the ukulele about 4 years ago now, 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
And yeah.
Awesome.
Now I'm chasing the music dream down, dude.
So how long have you been doing this?
It'll be 3 years in September.
Okay. All right. And what, besides, what's your main passion when it comes to music? Like, what does it mean to you as an artist to be one?
That's a great question. I don't know. I think it's a very unique opportunity to be able to express yourself artistically, whether that be fine art or acting or music. And I think for me it's I don't know, I mean it's an extension of myself as a human, to just kind of be able to, because it's like I'm this, but music makes me that much more.
Right.
And I feel like I've got something to offer, and hopefully people, I want to touch people. I really feel like I'm into music for people.
Right. Definitely.
To be relatable to them, and to be able to kind of give back.
Cool.
So,
well, do you have anything you'd like to play live for us?
Sure. I will start with a kind of an uppity tune. This is a song that I put out on my first record called Strawberry Skyline, and this tune's called Alive. It's perfect for days like today. It's days like today that make me wanna get away with you, to get away with you. We could drive for hours and hours, looking for something to do. We'll just sit back, enjoy the ride. It won't be long before we reach the other side. I wish I could get away, leave this place for just one day. I'm tired of this life, I need to find a way to feel alive. Don't know where I'm going. Oh, lucky you're here showing me how to feel alive. Oh, how to feel alive. Oh, it's days like today that make me wanna get away with you. Oh, just to get away with you. Oh, we could drive for hours and hours, looking for something to do. We'll just sit back, enjoy the ride. It won't be long before we reach the other. I wish I could get away, leave this place for just one day. I'm tired of this life, I need to find a way to feel alive. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, lucky you're here showing me how to feel alive. Oh, how to feel alive. wish I could get away. Oh, but I can't get that far, 'cause I don't have a car, and I guess that's a problem. I wish I could get away. Oh, but I can't get that far, 'cause I don't have a car. Wish I could get away, leave this place for just one day. I'm tired of this life. I need to find a way to feel alive. Don't know where I'm going. Well, lucky you're here showing me how to feel alive. How to feel alive.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
What was the in coming up with that song? What did you what were you thinking about with the lyrics? Like, how did that song come about?
That's actually a funny story because I kind of co-wrote the song with a friend of mine.
Okay.
His name's Jordan Steinhauser, and he actually wrote the lyrics, and I kind of wrote the melody, the guitar part and whatnot. So that's a question for Jordan, what was going through his head. But I guess when I perform it, what goes through my head is, I'm just thinking, about days like today, like exactly like today, just nice, just driving, with somebody you love. So
Yeah.
that's what I think about.
I mean, that's beautiful.
Thanks.
I like that.
Thank you very much.
So, as an artist,
Okay.
How would you define your music place it in a genre? I know people don't like to categorize things, but when you're a musician, you kind of have to.
Right.
So, what would you say about that?
I would, first and foremost, call myself a singer-songwriter.
Okay.
But I mean, just kind of sub-categorize all that. Alternative, or indie rock, folk pop.
Okay.
Is kind of that's the new genre that I've created for myself. I'm calling it folk pop.
All right, I like that, folk pop.
Folk
I like
pop,
that.
yeah.
I like that. So, who's your other artists? That have come. They've done folk pop.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Other people have, other bands, artists. Who inspired you to do what you do that has done something like this before?
I feel like you're asking, like, who influences me.
Yeah.
Is that what you're... Okay.
Well, artist-wise. Because I'm sure, your family
yeah.
influences you. And
as far as, like, artists that have, influenced my music, definitely, like, John Mayer.
Okay. All right.
Big John Mayer fan. Let's see. Coldplay.
The shirt, John
Oh,
Mayer.
yeah. Wearing my John Mayer Born and Raised tour shirt, yeah. So John Mayer, Coldplay. I don't know. I listen to Norah Jones and all that good stuff. So I'm kind of all over the spectrum, man.
Now, do you feel like you want to stay a solo artist, or would you like to join a band?
Well,
at some point,
I do have a band.
Okay.
And the last time I was here, I had my trio with me.
Okay.
So I do have a band where the Daniel Rylander trio. And so I mean that's comprised of bassist is Brian Fackelman, and drummer, percussionist is Adam Radisky, who came in and to replace my younger brother. My younger brother Steven was playing drums for me for a while, and he's actually like we were talking about before, he's at school, so he had to go do that thing. But he'll be back on summer break, so he gets to drum one last time with the trio. So we're very excited for that, and that's in May 20th.
Okay.
Down in Akron at the Empire Concert Club. So, but no, I mean, I do have a band, and that's fun. But I'm rediscovering how much I like playing solo.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So we'll see where that goes. We'll see where that takes me in like the new year, 2017.
Yeah.
It's talks right now in the Daniel Rylander camp. So
is your brother's up and coming absence
yes
to your trio? Do you think that's what led you to become solo?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It wasn't so much, his leaving to go to school. It was, obviously a big change, because it's like once you have somebody, in the group for so long, you have chemistry and whatnot.
And it's big for your family, too.
Right. So, but no, I think, it's like, because it's like I do the shows, like the gig, those shows, but I also do like gigs, like wineries and, dinner type stuff. So,
okay.
When they're like, go play for 3 hours, it's pretty much by myself. So I'm very used to holding my own, so to speak. And I like it. I'm like, again, I'm rediscovering how much I like.
Do you feel like you have more control as a solo artist in how the performance is going live?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, more with Daniel Rylander. This is the Boss Hour, Lake Effect Radio.
Be sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/lakeeffect.
So we tag team in and out around here.
Yes,
I have a very loud voice. Hold on 1 second. We have a very loud voice, yet I seem to not have any volume here. There we go. That's a lot better.
I can definitely hear you now.
Yeah. You couldn't hear me before, you can hear me now. I am Tim, hear me roar, something like that. Mr. Rylander.
Mr.
Although
Tim.
that's your stage name, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you. Actually, my middle name is Jackson. My last name really is Rylander.
Well, here. I'm not sure what Matt has asked you so far. I was a little busy in the back trying to get some stuff done for next week.
You ask me what you want, and I'll tell you.
Where do you see yourself being in 5 years?
That's a great question. 5 years from now is a long time away.
I'm aware. Here. I have some dramatic background thinking music for you. Here, ready?
Yeah. Do I have to, tell you, or am I listening? I'm waiting for this to be done?
If you're done thinking, I'll shut it off.
I got it.
Okay.
I think that in 5 years, I'd still like to be, obviously doing the same thing, man. Just play music, playing shows. Hopefully they're bigger shows. That would be, nice to more people. To have more people, know about the music and appreciate the music, and know who I am.
So if there was one place that you'd want to play that you ignore that you haven't played yet, where would it be?
Still haven't. We'll take it and we'll break it down into club size.
Okay.
So a club, a smaller club, a club that I could totally play, right here, right now, would be Jilly's Music Room in Akron.
Okay.
Still hankering to get in there and work that out. But I think it would be sweet to actually play the Beachland Ballroom. And get in there and being able to, pack that out a little bit.
Okay.
So I mean, the crazy thing about music is that, there's no one right way to do it.
True.
And,
definitely true.
It's about enjoying it. And this kind of plays into what Matt was asking me earlier about, as an artist, who do I see myself being, or what do I want to see, who do I want people to see me as, and
right.
I feel like, it's such a opportunity, such a blessing really to be able to do what I do.
Definitely.
To be able to play music and to be able to meet people and do interviews like this, and so really I think it's not about where I want to be in 5 years. I think it's really more about where am I going to let this journey, where am I going to let this road take me in 5 years. I can pound the pavement all I want, but it's really about enjoying the time that it takes to get to those points, those places.
So you're from more of the Akron area.
I am from Akron, yeah.
Okay. So what would you like to improve? And this is a question Jeremiah was going to ask you. I'm going to steal it out from underneath him.
Oh man, you better let
and
him
then
know
not
about
tell him. So I want to see if he's paying attention here.
Okay.
So Jeremiah, if you're paying attention, What would you like to improve about the Akron/Northeast Ohio music scene?
Honestly, dude, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think we. Oh.
Gotta be able to improve something.
Well, I'll think about that. So when Jeremiah asks me,
Okay.
I'll maybe have an answer for you. But I really, it's only been in the last couple months, that I've come to more of a realization about this. Like I always knew we had a great music scene.
Sure.
In the northeastern Ohio spectrum, and even into the southern Ohio. They got a great scene down there. And I think the added perspective came from me going on tour in March.
Where'd you go on tour?
We'll get there. This past March. But I really, I've just been, the new perspective has been given to me that, like the people in the scene, they really care about the music that they're making. It's, it's different,
Mm-hmm.
it's creative, and, I really think that, we really, as a collective whole, as a collective music scene, really do, the northeastern Ohio justice. Like for example, we played a show at Mahal's in April, beginning of April, for a couple bands out of Chicago. I was got into contact with them and they wanted to put on a show in Cleveland for their tour and whatnot.
Sure.
And I had just been in Chicago maybe like 2 or 3 weeks before that on tour. That's where we kicked off our tour. And it was a decent show. I'm not going to talk it down and
Sure.
belittle the acts that we played with, but I will say so my band played, and then AJ and the Woods is another band that played, and Holden Lawrence played, and who else? I think that's it.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
All right.
AJ and the Woods. We've tried to get them on here.
Yeah.
Hasn't worked out yet.
Well, you better keep working on it because they're a fantastic band, and all the bands that were on that bill that night, and they really, they brought people out. Everybody had a great time, and so that was just kind of like the solidarity that was like, man, we actually really have a rockin' music scene here, in Ohio, in this, quadrant of Cleveland, Akron. Thank you. So, but there's just so much going on, So and I would just encourage people to go out and see local music, go see your friend's band, or even if you don't know the bands, like I'll even find myself like just going out to a random club that I know has live music and just listen to it, just go and enjoy, because I feel like music is such an experience.
Definitely.
So let's experience it together.
What I've been telling some people is I actually was in choir in high school myself. I know exactly what you're talking about. Even the high school choir scene in Northeast Ohio has some kick butt singers.
I believe it. Absolutely.
Definitely. I can actually think of some that I've actually gotten off the ground that I went to high school with, which is nice.
Very cool. Yeah.
Tom Evanchuk comes to mind. So hi, Tom, if you're listening tonight. I doubt you are, but still.
He's off doing big people things.
I think so. So, what's easier for you to come up with, the lyrics or the music itself?
At first, at first it was the lyrics.
Okay.
I used to be able to just sit down and write, and then the music would kind of come. But now, for me, it's easier to come up with like a melody or a riff or something, and then just kind of put words over it. So like I feel like before with the whole, let me write lyrics and then the music, and sometimes it works that way, and it works that way for some people, and that's great. But for me personally, I feel like I would try to force music into the words, and I just like finding words in music now.
Sure.
If that makes sense, yeah.
And was guitar your first instrument, or was...
Drums were.
Drums were.
Yes.
I think you're the first person I've interviewed that's actually said drums were their first instrument.
Oh, drums will always be my first love. Always.
Drums are... I wish I could play, but...
Yeah.
I
don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Go home and find some, like, pots and pans and...
Well, yeah.
Some
I've done that before.
boxes and...
There's actually another question I had for you, and I forgot what it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick commercial break, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, man.
And then we'll be back here, live streaming .com, Social Lake Effect, first, second floor breakers, of course. Back in, hopefully, 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Be sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/LakeEffect.
We are back at livestream.com/LikeEffect.
Yes, we are.
First, second floor of Breakers on the what was the Boss Hour, but is now the I have no idea what I'm doing show.
Are you not a boss?
And his last name is actually Bossman.
Oh,
I don't
so
know
this
if you.
this is his gig, man. Like, this is his show.
You want the response?
Cool.
There you go.
Dude, I can't get that 30 seconds of my life back.
Yeah, you can't get your 30 seconds of your life back for any of the buttons I'm going to hit. You know why that is?
Why? Oh, here comes... Go. Yeah, I don't mind that so much.
I'm going to try to get as many hot buttons as I can in on the show.
Right. At the end of the show.
Just on the show in general. I figured out your official theme song. Big Panther.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
That's what it sounded like. Cool.
So there you go. Anyway, you said you have some gigs coming up during the commercial break. That's actually one of the things I want to talk about. I heard you have one tomorrow night, and I'm guessing it's somewhere in Akron.
It is. I'm playing at the Mustard Seed Cafe in Highland Square.
Okay.
Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
9 to
midnight.
And the address of the place is?
I have no idea, but it's in Highland Square, and it's on their website. So if you go to mustardseedmarket.com, actually, don't scratch that. If you go to my website, danielrylander.com.
That's better.
If you go to my website, danielrylander.com, you will find the address. I would love to see whoever can come.
Is there admission?
No.
An admission fee?
Free.
It is free. Very good. Fortunately, I will be in Madison tomorrow.
It's
afternoon
quite all right,
evening,
dude. So, but that's tomorrow night, and then a couple more gigs in April. I'll be at Barrel Run Crossing in Rootstown on the 23rd. I'll be at the University of Akron is hosting an event. Their TV station, ZTV, is having what they're calling their Harmonious Hump Day. So on Wednesday, the 27th of April, I will be performing with my trio, which I'm very excited about. There, and I don't know if it's a private event, but even if it is, a bunch of people should just come out anyway.
There you go.
Bring the house down.
Where's that going to be?
That's in the student center at their.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's like some. I don't know. I'd have to. It's on. It will be on my website. I just heard about that gig. So and then the 30th, I'll be up in Berlin Heights, which is how far is Berlin Heights from here?
I have no idea where Berlin Heights is.
Yeah, it's probably still about a half an hour to an hour.
Let's look here.
And so that's at Quarry Hill.
Okay.
Winery, which is that'll be my first time playing there, which I'm very pumped about. So
Berlin Heights, Ohio.
Yeah, in locale to Lake Effect.
Is that Erie County?
Psh, dude, this is not my stomping grounds. I would not know. I don't even know the counties in my own stomping grounds, actually.
What's the address?
I have no, dude. I don't know. It's just look up where Berlin Heights is.
Okay, it's showing it's like Sandusky.
Yeah,
it's Erie County.
That sounds about right.
That's way out there.
It's a trek. So if you're out in that area,
trek. Well, for those of you from the Westlake, Huron, Avon, Norwalk, Wakeman, Kipton, Sandusky.
Shouting into your mic, dude.
I am shouting into. Actually, I'm not really shouting. I am not in the red. You see that? I'm not in the red.
Dude, it's a Friday night. We're all getting really mellow, so you just need to shh. Yeah. What are you playing? Oh, okay. I don't know about you, dude, but
I actually hit it by accident the second time.
So hopefully people are listening, and hopefully they've got like a beer or a glass of wine or.
What if I don't drink?
A cup of coffee.
I don't do coffee either.
A cup of tea.
Got so many things going on right now. Got my phone's going off. I've got Daniel Rylander in the studio. He's awesome.
You could roll up a fatty, sit and get mellow to that. Hopefully there are others people out there doing that right now. Alrighty. You want to play some music, man?
Of course.
Cool. I'm actually going to, in keeping mellow, I'm going to play a song that is unreleased. And it's called Perfect Strangers. Hey there, pretty lady with the big brown eyes. You wanna take a walk or find yourself a place for the night? Are you new here to the city? I could show you around, take you to my favorite bar on this side of town. And we can skip the name, because I won't remember it anyways. No, I won't remember it anyways. You know I won't remember it anyways. No, I won't remember it anyways. Did you come here with a lover or your hopes and dreams? Or you wanna be an actress making cinemas for the big screen? I came here with a passion for a fresh new start, inspirations, medication for the symptoms of this broken heart. But I'm still looking for the cure, because I'm still writing songs about her. Yeah, I'm still writing songs about her. You know I'm still writing songs about her. Yeah, I'm still writing songs about her. But you look awfully familiar. And 2 drinks in, I'll take myself back again to the place where I first laid eyes on her. And you'll look at me as you sip on your daiquiri and give me that smile that only she had. And though I haven't seen it for years, from your freckles to your ears, there's no mistaking you. Hey there, pretty lady with the curly hair. You loved me for the night, and in the morning I discovered you weren't there. So I ran about the city, threatened to tear it down, when I found you looking lonely on the other side of this town. And you stopped me before I could begin. You said, I'm not gonna hurt you again. No, I'm not gonna hurt you again. I'm so scared I'm just gonna hurt you again. Oh, so I'm not gonna hurt you again. And I said I'm not gonna lose you again. I can't stand the thought of losing you again. I wanna take you all the places I've been. So let's just try this thing all over again. And let me love you. Let me love you. Yeah, man.
So, rumor has it that you went on a tour relatively recently.
I did, yeah, back in March.
Where'd you go?
Me and the trio, it was just a short little week-long run. We went to, we started off in Chicago,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we played there, and then from there we went to St. Louis. Played in St. Louis.
I'm jealous.
It's
been to
a
Missouri.
fantastic city. We didn't have very much time. Actually, we had no time to hang out there at all, which was a bummer. We were all very, very salty and all, agreed that we wanted to go back just to, hang out and have some time in St. Louis. So, but yeah, St. Louis, we did Nashville. We played in Nashville, and then we had a day layover in Nashville, which was cool. So we got to hang out. We all have some mutual friends down there, and
Nice.
got to just take a night off and hang out and see the town. From there, we went to a small little town, small little burb outside of Cincinnati and kind of outside of Newport called Fort Thomas, Kentucky.
Okay.
And we played a little coffee shop gig there. And from there, we went to Columbus, played with some awesome locals down there. And after that, I wrapped up the tour in Akron at the Empire Concert Club, playing a little singer-songwriter gig. So, yes.
The man
that
hath
was the tour.
arrived.
Yeah. Hello, Jeremiah.
Hello, sir.
Welcome to the stage. You want a chair?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
It's been a lot of walking around, whatever, and so why not?
You've been pacing out there, dude. I've been watching you.
Been watching me?
Kind of.
Ish.
I mean, you've been standing there, so.
Yeah.
Our like a problem is Daniel. Dun 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 dun.
No,
dun,
he's not
dun.
a problem. So should I actually throw the question at him?
Sure, dude.
I
throw it.
think you should.
With the Northeastern Ohio music scene,
Yes.
is it certain things that you want to that you like, want to change, see expanded, or that you don't like?
See, he's embellishing the question.
I know.
He stole your thunder a little bit.
I did sort of steal your
Little
thunder
bit.
earlier.
And,
God,
I
you
know.
Here's the thing.
no, but you embellished on it.
Yeah.
That's a great question. So it was, what do I like about it? What would I change about it? What don't I like about it?
Yeah.
Or
want to see grow.
what would I like to see grow? I'm going to cancel out the first three.
Okay.
By saying that there's nothing really I would want to change about it. I like a lot about it. Honestly, I like the scene. I think we have a fantastic music scene. And the answer to the question of how would I want to see it grow is just by musicians keeping on doing what they're doing, and not only them but people. The people going out and seeing shows, people actually going out and spending the little, the pittance of money that it is to go see a band, and a lot of times it's free, so it's like, that's what I would like to see change about the scene. I suppose it's not so much the musicians, because they're all great and they're all making art, and that's very important, but I think it's here we're pouring ourselves out, sharing our art with people that don't seem like they care, and maybe they don't, but and that's okay. You're not going to please everybody, and that's the wonderfulness of life. But I think
what about collaboration? I mean, do you like working with other bands and artists, or are you more of a
absolutely, I'm
a solo guy, I'm just with your trio and I'm gonna go find what I can and go from there?
I think collaboration is a very big word. And, I think, and a lot of people probably, when they think collaboration, it's like, oh, we're going to sit down and write this song together, No,
and that's not what I meant.
Okay, yeah, no, collabing with, other bands on a show is, very important. And I think, it's important to share the load of promoting and for that gig. And, I don't know. Yeah. So, but I think it really comes down to the people. I would really like to see more people going out and supporting art. And that's not just music. That's that's fine art. Whether it be drawings or paintings or whatever, or live art with like acting or theater.
Okay.
So, and I think we have such a cool scene for all of it. And to have it go to the wayside because people are too busy, quote unquote busy, is a shame. So that's what I would say.
That's been nailed many times this week.
People have said the same thing?
And last week. Yeah.
Cool.
Especially people not going shows, busy. That's been nailed many times.
Yeah. But I think it's going along those lines. It's important for the musician or the artist not to get bitter about it. It's not, it's nobody's fault. It's just that's the way it happens sometimes. So it's all about
keeping a level head and keeping on. You know, like I was telling Tim, it's like there's no one right way to do music.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one right way to, you know, and success is such an ugly word, really, you know, because who knows what success actually is.
Yeah, success is such a broad term.
So,
I mean, your success could be, I just got to play a song out at, I don't know, you said Beachland Ballroom, I think, earlier.
yeah.
Or,
Honestly, I think success is being able to just, I'm successful now,
yeah.
right here in this room. You know, I'm successful by being able to, you know, share this with people, you know, my music, even if it's just us, you know, that's being successful.
Yeah.
You know, being able to share something with somebody, you know, something, you know, beautiful. Thanks for asking that. Yeah.
Now the other lovely one is, if you have a choice, or no, I'll actually go with this one. Especially you with being a guitar and not play with the ukulele.
Okay.
Name any one actual, like, mainstream artist like AC/DC.
Okay.
Any guitar player that sort of influences your way that you play, that you admire.
Well, I admire a lot of guitarists.
You seem like a rock sort of guy.
I'm really not.
No?
I mean, I enjoy. No, No,
I never seen that.
I think. There are two. I don't know if there are two. I'll make it very easy. And it seems very cliche for me to say, but John Mayer, you know, as a player is, you know, he's a phenomenal player, obviously. But I think more of his acoustic guitar work, probably influences me the most. And, you know, people have told me, like, that last song I played, I'm sure you were like, this sounds like John Mayer.
I was a little bit, actually.
Yeah, so exactly, you know, and...
I was thinking that outside. I sort of expected that.
Yeah, no, so with John Mayer's style of playing, you know, and I'm not as technically savvy as he is. You know, I taught myself, and I'm pretty sure, well, maybe he taught himself. No, I'm pretty sure he had lessons. But, you know, I make what I know work for me. And
Right.
that's what my niche in the whole guitaring universe is, you know. So I just do what I do. But yeah, probably John Mayer. City in Color, Dallas Green is another, you know, good player that I admire
Nice.
as far as his playing.
You'll like this one, though.
Okay.
Okay. You have you're about to play at a show.
Mm-hmm.
You have a choice of any mainstream or big, you know, local act or minor act of
Okay.
any choice, nationally on down. Who would you want?
Like to open for me or to like open for?
Or open for. Either way.
I would
sort of leave it broad.
Okay, let's leave it broad. I would love to open for Reliant K. I think that would be awesome. You know, I think that would be very cool. Opening for James Bay would be awesome. Yeah, those are guys that come to mind that, you know, are that's another player that's, you know, I admire as far as like his songwriting ability. And James Bay, I've just recently gotten into him, and that seems very cliche again for me to say because he's such a heartthrob and such a mainstream dude, but no, he's very good at what he does. So yeah, James Bay. We'll go with James Bay.
Yeah, like sort of leave it broad so they don't feel trapped or take that much time.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
So we'll go back to that, then I have another one after that. Okay. Any choice of national venue within like big state venue or local venue? Any of your choice, do one concert to put you on the map. Where would you want to play at?
Like Wildest Dreams kind of stuff? Like Wildest Hollywood Bowl.
Last night, that was the winner there.
Really?
Yeah,
With
they
who?
nailed the same one.
Who was the band last night?
Shadow Division. Yeah, the singer.
Nice. Yeah, Hollywood Bowl would be sweet.
He was the first one, damn. Whoever thought 24 hours later. Someone nailing the same one.
Crazy, dude.
I like it, though.
All the girls.
We always like it.
Go crazy. Anyway.
And the one that came up last night, especially talking with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? You had your dream artist that you admire the most call you up right now to do a show in a matter of a week. What would you do?
Be like, let's do a show, man. Okay, it would probably be John Mayer.
Okay.
Okay, that it just in my dream world, it would be John Mayer calling me up to open for him, and I'd be like, all I need is my guitar, and I'd do it. I'd probably do that one solo. Just sit there and open for him.
Well, I can also sing solo.
Yeah.
Solo, you can't hear me. See, because then I sing tenor. 10 or 12 miles away.
Dude, man, my slap happiness is kicking in. That was not funny, but I laughed.
It wasn't.
Yeah. It was that small. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's some of the ones.
I like this hypothetical stuff. Or Coldplay. If Coldplay called me up and were like, that'd be sick. And then I would get the full band to do that.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah. We were I think I was talking with Matt about influences, and or maybe it was Tim.
I think it was me.
Yeah, Coldplay is another big influence on my music.
Okay.
Especially earlier Coldplay, like the Parachutes album.
Okay.
Oh.
Now I know what he's talking about, yeah.
I do want to say thank you for coming in. I do hate to do this, but we're running out of time here pretty soon.
Absolutely. So do you want to do one more song, or do you want to keep asking questions? Do we have time for one more song?
At least.
I think we can do one more song, and then we'll have to start wrapping up. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll do that. What do you guys want to hear? You've heard my music. What do you want me to play?
I'm not 100% sure.
Just, if you can pull it up on SoundCloud.
I want you to play something else that you haven't played here before. I don't care what it is.
Unreleased?
Doesn't have to be unreleased.
Something
just
I haven't played here before.
something you haven't played here.
Hey, that sort of works as a question, too.
What?
That sort of, works around as a question, too.
What's your question?
I'm not sure how that works as a question, too, Jeremiah.
Either to play a song that you haven't played here, whether it's not released or not.
All right, I got one.
So, yeah. Sorry, it is a question-ish.
No, I'll play one that's off of Strawberry Skyline because
that's fine.
People know it, and it's a mellow one. We're just gonna keep it real.
I like it.
Mellow. It's a good Friday to be mellow. This actually is a special one for me because I kind of wrote it quasi about my mother. The first verse is about my mother, and my parents are very supportive of what I do, and I'm incredibly grateful to them for that. So this one is called Always. Dear mother of mine, please take some time to read these lines. I'm heading for the city, gotta chase my dreams. I won't ever know if I don't try. So don't wait up for me tonight. And I know that you're crying, but please dry up your tears. And you know I've been itching to get going, so now's the time. I'll be just fine. I'm on the road out of Ohio. And you know someday I'll make my way back to you and make up for the days full of mistakes that I put you through. This world's got me cold, and I'm dying to know if I can be saved. You know that I'll love you always.
please take some time to read these lines. Tonight I'm on a train back to the Golden State, where there's a woman dressed in white waiting for me, and I won't see you again. And I know where you're going, and you know where I've been, and I'm tired of lying. So please just let it be. I've gotta leave you here in Chicago. And you know someday I'll make my way back to you and make up for the days full of mistakes that I put you through. Oh, 'cause this world's got me cold, and I'm dying to know if I can be saved. You know that I'll love you. Oh, yeah, you know that I'll love you always. Thank you.
And again, I do want to say thank you for coming,
Absolutely.
Dan.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. It's always great to talk to you.
We do have to get wrapping up, though.
Sweet, let's wrap it up.
For Dan Rylander, Jeremiah, Matt, it's Tim, one more time.
Goodbye, Tim.
I'll be back.
Yes, you will. So hopefully so will I.
That's right. All right.
All right. Thanks so much.
Till we meet again, everybody. See you later.